I'm down.
Zero, is he dead? Is Logan dead? Zero, come in.
You tried to kill me.
Logan,
Where's Victor?
come back to base. I'll explain everything. We'll take Victor down together.
Wrong answer. After I kill Victor, I'm coming for you. You wanted the animal, Colonel. You got it.
Hello, I'm Nat, he's Matt, and we got your geek news right here.
So, hockey fans grow playoff beards to show support for their favorite team. And for the fourth time in 10 years, I've grown my X-Men chops to show support for my favorite Canadian mutant.
Yeah. Well, anyway, it may not be X-Men number 4 exactly, but we're getting to see something arguably better.
Exactly. This week, it is a preview of the final theatrical version of X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Now, if you have no idea why Matt is so worked up about this, don't worry. As of May 1st, it won't even matter.
That's right, because Gavin Hood and Hugh Jackman's vision of how a sick boy from the 1800s becomes a feral killing machine with no memory can be seen the way it was intended.
And to give you an idea of Hugh Jackman's commitment to the character that landed him in the big time, Hugh Jackman is producing Wolverine to keep a close eye on quality control.
Wolverine is a fairly classic film archetype. It's really bread and butter of male leading roles, and it has been for many years. Han Solo, Mad Max, Dirty Harry, you know, they're the anti-heroes. They're good guys, but they're not always nice guys. And all those characters as I was growing up, they're the ones I loved. I think a lot of our life and daily life is constrained. A lot of our daily life, you know, this is what you should do, and we've been told what we should do, and that's right. I mean, I'm a parent too, you know, you should have manners, you should do this. It's just so much fun not having any of those rules. It's just, I gotta tell you, being a guy who, you look, his heart's in the right place, but he just says the wrong thing, and he gets too angry, and he occasionally kills an innocent person. You know, I mean, minor indiscretions, really. But it's just fun. It's as close you ever come as an actor to playing the bad guy and still being the hero.
You're not from around here, are you?
What gave me away? Well, well, well. Look what the cat dragged in.
The SABRETOOTH Wolverine rivalry is one of the great rivalries in comic book history. They are perennial enemies, but it sets Wolverine off, Logan off, on this road of revenge. It's sort of a little bit like one of those great 70s action movies, you know. This character has this myopic vision just to absolutely wreak havoc and revenge on everybody who's done bad things to him.
You don't call, you don't write. How else am I supposed to get your attention?
It really is pretty clear that Hugh Jackman is a serious creative force behind this film, and I've got to say, it makes me pretty happy to know that.
He really does know the character better than just about anyone but Stan Lee, and making sure that he's happy with the film seems to be everyone's #1 priority on this movie.
And Wolverine is rocking a cast that includes Liev Schreiber, Dominic Monaghan, Daniel Henney, and of course, a sword-swinging Ryan Reynolds playing Deadpool.
Badass. So Hugh Jackman has some pretty great support to help him bring us the first chapter in Logan's history.
I've worked on this film for a year. I've been involved with every draft. I've been involved intimately with every casting decision. Every cast member we have, I'm happy to say, is someone that I've been passionate about. So I arrive on set, like, yeah, it's you. Hey, how you doing? I'm so thrilled you're here. You know, it's a very different feeling, and I think because of that, the moments between action and cut have probably been more enjoyable on this than any of the other X-Men films.
I'm afraid of dying.
How do you know? You've never tried it before. There's something about Hugh which is, there's a level of commitment to him as an actor that every once in a while you're just not sure he's entirely sane, and that's what I think makes him work so well as Logan.
Hugh is Wolverine. I mean, or Wolverine is Hugh, I'm not quite sure. It's, you know, these kind of things work from the top down, you know. I mean, if you have a great leader, and that's what Hugh is, I think, you know, it sort of keeps everyone going. You know, it's pretty incredible. He's a testament to movie stars everywhere.
With Wolverine, I think if you want to compare it to the other 3 X-Men films, it's just definitely so much more real in this one and much more raw. And I think that's a combination of what he wanted and what Gavin wanted, and they really want to make it fun for the comic book crowd and for everyone.
Wolverine has some qualities and certain aspects to him that are sacred and are right. Number one, he's badass. And I don't think in X-Men 1, 2, or 3, we've had moments, I don't think he's been badass enough. So that was in this film he's going to be badass. And I think that's what the fans want. Secondly, there's certain things about his past and other characters and things he's been involved in, and we've used those. We've also got some things in this movie that only the fans will appreciate. It won't spoil the movie for other people, but they'll just they'll go, oh, I get it, that's cool.
Those were good people back there. Innocent people.
Innocent people tend to die around you.
Bryan Singer was the director of the first 2 great X-Men movies.
Before he decided to simultaneously cack up the 3rd X-Men movie and the 5th Superman movie by leaving Fox for Warner and making 2 bad movies.
Exactly. Well, but for this one, we've got Gavin Hood, who you may know as an actor on Stargate SG-1 more than from his director's bio.
But don't worry, his name isn't Brett Ratner.
Gavin, to me, had this great quality of being a storyteller first, and I always think, my belief, for me to go to a movie like this, I've got to buy the story. I've got to buy the characters. I've got to buy the journey. Everything else for me is icing on the cake.
Hey, Fat, Fred. Seem to remember that girl when she was about 85 pounds, huh?
Oh, that's funny. You're still so funny, Logan.
You know where Victor is?
No idea.
What's the island, Slim?
Don't let the door hit you on the way out, Logan.
Listen, I ain't leaving here till you tell me where Victor is. So come on, bub, for old time's sake, huh?
Did you just call me Blob?
No, but...
Told you not to mention his weight. Why'd you call him Blob?
Here we have a character who is capable of incredible rage, and I think many of us have aspects of ourselves that we're not particularly fond of, and that we struggle against we struggle with our own inner natures, and finding that struggle in Wolverine in a sort of mythic, epic way, in the same way that the Greek gods threw thunderbolts and conjured up storms, and those great stories were really about dealing with human emotion in a sort of epic and grand way, and that gave me my way into the film.
You can't beat him, Logan. You know you can't.
Find him and kill him.
I can give you the tools to defeat him. I promise you 2 things. You will suffer more pain than any other man can endure, but you will have your revenge.
I come with you. I'm coming for blood. No law. No code of conduct. You point me in the right direction, you get the hell out of my way.
I absolutely can't wait for Wolverine to hit the big screens in May.
Me too. This is getting itchy.
Oh God. Well, I've been crushing on Hugh Jackman since I saw the first trailer for this one, and I've got to say he really does seem like the epitome of what Hollywood leading men should be.
And you can follow him on Twitter if you want to.
Oh, we do, and he's pretty fun.
And we'll be posting our review of Wolverine on the Monday after it comes out.
And we'll be sure to make comparisons to the work print.
If you've been able to get your hands on that, be sure to buy a ticket and support the filmmakers.
Exactly. And if you have no idea what we're talking about, it's not a big deal because we're all in for the same treat on May 1st when Logan goes berserk on us for the first time.
What brings you to our fair city?
Victor Creed.
And who's that?
The man I'm gonna kill.
Those are mighty nice tags you have on there, sir. The men who took me wore tags just like them.
Hey, now, bub, you listen to me.